If you lose yourself, time get to. Somebody's always posting up some bullshit. Always some bullshit. Always some bullshit. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Hey Barbie, you good? Always some bullshit. You think? If you think so, Barbie, then that's good. That means I'm doing all right. Now I can see. I can see clearly now. The day has come. Hope you guys had a good day so far. I've been doing some shit around the house. Went live earlier, did some wash my dishes and shit earlier. Cooked. Went to my mommy's house. I went to my mom's and took her some fish from yesterday so she can eat for her dinner. My sister made ham and rice for dinner today, so that's what I just had. I can use the rest of the ham tomorrow to make a ham and cheese omelet. So that's good. I just been chilling, watching the World Cup, as you can see above me. I've been watching the games, chilling out. It's pretty windy here today, windy and annoying. Yeah, I've been chilling, hanging out with my sister for dinner. Decided to come on a little earlier. It's 10 o'clock here, so I said, let me come on a little earlier. A little bit earlier today. Actually, I need to write down. A list too. Looks like Tanya just went live. Yeah, I just saw her come live. No one's been live all this time. No one. Because I come on live now, she's gonna come on live just because. Just because. Oh, nice. Sounds good, Barbie. I went over there and the live was stuck. So I don't know if she's still live or not. I don't know if it's stuck for anybody else, but it's just going around, 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 around in circles. So I don't really see her. It's stuck on my end. I don't know if you guys can see her, but I can't see her on my end. I guess she doesn't have any, I guess her phone's messed up or something. But it's not working. Yeah, it don't make sense because, yeah, see, Lisa's telling her that it's spinning and got glitches, so it ain't working. So might as well stay here. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I just went over there, so Lisa's telling her that it's not working. Some map I saw her at first, and then it just started glitching. So maybe she'll refresh or something. Yeah, I just saw you tell her that's good because it's not working. As soon as I went over there, I saw that it started spinning. So maybe she might refresh or whatever. We'll wait for her. Yeah, it's beautiful there from what I just saw in the beginning, and then it just started buffering. So so hopefully she comes back or something. We'll see. We'll wait for her. I'm trying to think what else I need. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. So I was gonna shut this off and go over there, but don't make sense. It just kept buffering. I'm gonna eat. No, I got the rice. Oh, she's back live now. She's back live. So let's see if it's working again, and then we'll just go over there. Yeah, it's working, guys. Hey, Bobby, I'm gonna keep my live up. We all watching Tanya. Click on the link if you want to come over here and watch Tanya with us. I'm gonna keep my live up at the same time, so we can hear her. Okay, Lucky, cool. We're over at Tanya's as well. We're in both, so I just want to support Tanya because she didn't know I was live. So we're watching Tanya. And we're in here at the same time. You good, Lucky? Uh, Starting to glitch again. Oh, now it's good. Okay, yeah, it's all right now. That's nice. It looks really good there. Nice. So fucking funny. Oh Lord. She's so funny. Oh shit. That shit was hilarious. Oh, Tanya. She makes me laugh. Best life ever. She's so funny. That's good. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Lisa. Welcome back. That was nice, Tanya. That place is so nice. That was so much fun to watch. You know, I always think Bermuda is like a beautiful place, which it is, but there's so many other beautiful places in the world. You know, that place is really nice. Everything's so green and nice and quiet. It's decent. It's a nice place. Yeah. Well, do what you got to do. If you like it there, you feel good there, then hey, you can always come back. At the end of the day, you have a camper, you can go wherever you want. It's wherever you want to be. You can go somewhere else and always come back. Why not? That's what I say. Why not? I would love to do that. I would love to like buy a camper and buy a truck and just go all over the place. That shit would be so cool. I used to always be at the NASCAR races and see people with campers and trucks and shit, and I'd be like, "Fuck! I wish I can go to all the NASCAR races and drive all over the states." I'd be like, "Yes!" I would just go to every like game and shit and just find out where I can park my shit. That'd be so fun. That'd be so much fun. I would love to do that shit. I would love to do that. Go on like a huge road trip. It's all good time. You know we got you. I saw you go live and I was like, okay, cool. We're just gonna go over there. I'm not gonna turn my live off. I'm just gonna go over there. And I was just playing you in the background. And I put your link there up top just in case anybody came in. They would know where we are or what's going on. But hardly no one's coming. I've only been on here for like 28 minutes, so it was perfect time. And I'm glad I didn't get interrupted. At least I got to come over there and chill. I try to be. Sometimes you just don't know who's live. And sometimes you go live at like the same time. Happens to me and Marley sometimes. She won't even know that I'm live. And I'll be like, everybody, let's go over Marley's. Give her some shit. Yeah, because I got your notification and I was like, shit, Tanya must have not seen me. And I said, I've been like chilling, waiting for somebody to go live. No one went live. As soon as I went live, then you went live 5 minutes after. I'm like, look at this shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna turn my live off because I know you don't go on live too long. So I was like, fuck this. I'm just gonna leave it up and just tell everybody where we are. So everybody went over. Lucky came in here and I said, look, let's go over to Tanya's. So that's why we all end up coming over there. Lisa. And then Barbie was here and then Barbie had to leave, so she'll be back later. No, you don't have to be sorry. Hell no. I don't care. I wasn't mad at all. I would never be mad. Shit, I turn my lives off and go over there. I'm like, good, someone else is live. Let me get out of here. It gives me an excuse to go somewhere else. I can always go back live anyway. It don't bother me. But I didn't even turn it off. I just played you in the background and told her and put your link up there to tell everybody to come over. But no one really came, just Bubbles and Lisa, Barbie, and then that's it. So it all worked out. And now we're all here again. See? So it didn't make sense. He said, "It's my last night here, and I just wanted to share now. The new place is pretty too. Maybe I don't know. I'm scared. Don't be scared. Just go for it. You're doing great. Just don't be scared. Just always know that Phil's there in the passenger side. Sky's in there. All your loved ones are with you. Don't be scared at all. There's nothing to be scared about. If you believe you're scared and you think you're scared, then you're gonna be scared. You gotta like feel like nothing's gonna happen ever. You know. I've already taught you not to tell people your plans. Now you have to tell yourself you're gonna be okay. That's the next step. That's your next homework. Is keep telling yourself that ain't nothing gonna happen. Nothing bad's gonna happen, and you'll be fine. You gotta keep telling yourself, I'm gonna go on this next trip. I'm gonna drive. Nothing's gonna happen, and not everything's gonna work out perfectly fine. I'm gonna find a spot. I'm gonna have a great time. You gotta preach it all into existence. And that's it. I know it's natural to be scared or to like have doubts and shit. But if we like start to think it, it's gonna end up, you know, taking over. So we just can't do it. There you go. See? Now we're talking. Hey Fiona, how you doing? Exactly. And then on your way there you can go live and put the phone in the truck and talk shit to us and you'll be fine. If you want to do that, we'll all be there. As soon as you part your way and go, say, hey, everybody, I'm leaving. I'm going to the next place. Take you guys with me. Charge your phone. Bang, good to go. We'll all ride with you. That's all. It's all good. We'll be there. Tomorrow's Sunday anyway, so everybody will be around pretty much. Yeah, of course she will be. She'll be fine. She's been fine all this time. She's good. Yeah, that'll work. We can do that. We can talk shit about the neighbors. Why not? You got to make sure the neighbors are candidates for life insurance, medical insurance, and mutual funds. If they ain't, then they ain't worth nothing. We only want neighbors that give us those, those vibes. If not, then we don't want them around. Yeah, just every time you fear or you feel scared, just go live. We'll be here. You know, something always happens where we laugh or we have fun. You know, shit, just you waiting for the bus. We talk shit about things and people that are there, and the booger guy and the truck drives by, and you wonder if he has mutual funds and shit like that's funny. Yeah, see, that's what it's all about. It's just fun. Just fun things. That's all. Right. Well, that's the thing. The more people that give you a pep talk, the more you realize that you're going to do the right thing. And then when you do the right thing, you have nothing to worry about. That's all. But don't be scared. Never be scared. I ain't never scared. Don't be scared and just keep going. Don't fuck that. Fear nothing. You're on your own. Just do whatever you want to do. You have a good life. You're free from bullshit. You know? Keep smiling, keep laughing, keep doing everything you really want to do. And who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks? And don't tell too many people your plans. That's all. I've learned that, I always say like when I deal with someone, when someone new enters my life, I don't really tell too many people, whether it's a friend, or like, someone more than that, or like a potential partner, or in work, or like even if I get like a person that I meet and do business with, I don't really say too much to a lot of people. I'll probably mention it, but I won't elaborate and make it like a situation where it gets fucked up by people, you know? Yeah, Fiona, Tanya was waiting for her bus. And she said a guy, uh, I think he spit out a booger, or he must have did something with his nose or whatever, or mouth. I can't remember exactly what happened, but we called him the booger guy. And he ended up coming over to catch the bus where Tanya was. And Tanya ended up asking him a few questions. He ended up being a nice booger guy. And then he stopped at one of the stops to get his weed so he can get high. So it was pretty fun. We ended up making fun of Booger Guy, and he ended up helping Tanya and giving her some directions. And, he ended up getting his weed. So it was pretty cool. We laughed. It was funny. Yeah, even guys are boogers, it's all good. Yeah, it was fun. See, as long as she has fun, it's all good. Never know who you're gonna meet, or you never know, you might be dissing somebody and end up being your friend, or end up being somebody you associate with briefly. It's always good to talk shit and have fun wherever you go. Why not? Yeah, yeah. She keeps her camper clean on the outside, not on the inside. Then when she does a grocery haul or Amazon unboxing, it's throws her boxes everywhere, throws shit everywhere. She's like, yeah, fuck it, throwing this shit everywhere. I ain't worried about the box no more. Wherever she's situated, the trash is full. She got all her boxes and all her stuff in there, plastic bags and all sorts of shit. As long as we keep motivating her to come on, you know, and do her thing, she'll be all right. Yeah, smartphones aren't very smart. You're right. I've seen that many times. Yeah, they see a good looking camper and they're like, yeah, let me talk to this woman. Hopefully, when you go to the other place tomorrow, you make friends and everything's fine. And oh my God, don't yawn, Marky. Shit. It will all work out. You'll meet some good people. You have some good times. Go fishing, relax, talk some shit, get to cook some food, all good shit. One thing I would definitely have if I had a camper would be a barbecue, for sure. I'll be barbecuing like every damn night. Hell yeah. I'd have like a little barbecue, little tiny one. I'll be stoking up that mofo every night. I'll be eating pure good shit on that barbecue. So I don't have to stink up the inside of the camper with food. I'll be putting things on I'll be eating hamburgers and steaks and chicken, all sorts of shit. Good. That'll be fun. So why even say it? I swear, sometimes these people in my DJ chat, they're like so dumb. All right, bro. No one cares. Someone dissed the guy just now. I just dissed him, and the guy in the chat dissed him too. Yeah, like if you did last week, then why are you talking about it now, you dumbass? I swear, some people are brain dead. They really are. Sometimes I wonder if people really have a brain. Oh, there you go. See you bed. Nice and clean. Yeah, you'll be fine. Oh, you're eating shrimp right now? Oh, nice. Oh, cool. That must taste good. That's good, Tanya. Nothing like a fresh, clean camper and yourself. It feels good to be clean. It's good. Sounds good, Fiona. I love shrimp. I had ham tonight, so it's not your favorite. But my sister made ham and rice. Yesterday I had fish, and I gave the rest to my mom today, so she was happy. She gets to eat that tonight. And then next week, when everybody goes away, I'll be in heaven. I'm gonna eat so much good stuff. Oh my god, I can't wait. I actually might go live every dinner time to next week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday of next week. I'm gonna go starting Tuesday night. I'm gonna do dinner lives. I'm gonna go live and do dinner. I'm gonna do different shit every day. I'm gonna write a list of all the things I'm gonna do every day, and I'm gonna do it. Then I'm gonna go live, and then I'm gonna show everybody me cooking and shit. Yeah, that's what's up. Hopefully the weather's good, and I can barbecue like every damn night. I love it. Can't wait. I need to get me some steaks for next week. I got plenty of fish. Yeah, people from all over the world, but there's a lot of dumbass people in there that say stupid ass shit like it don't make no sense. Like my friend is like, oh, I got this artist here now. Anybody want him? And the guy goes, oh, I got him last week. So if you got him last week, why you even commenting? Like, no one cares if you got him last week. Ass, we're talking about right now. I'm like, this guy's an idiot. And someone just dissed him, was like, yeah, who cares, bro? Shut up. Nobody cares. Cares if you got him last week. Like, the guy's talking about right now. He doesn't care if you got him last week. And why, as a DJ, why are you going to tell somebody what you got last week? It's supposed to be a secret. You're not supposed to tell people what you get. So that way they don't get the same thing, or, play it before you do in a competition. No, one of the DJs has a studio, and he brings the artist to his studio in Jamaica, and he says, hey guys, I got the artist here. If you want to, pay him to do a song for you or a jingle or something, he's there. And then another idiot goes, oh yeah, I got him last week. Like, nobody cares, bro. I would never say, oh, I got him last week, or I got him yesterday, or I got him already. I'm just going to be like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't want him. He's not that great of an artist, so I don't really want him. But yeah, that's what it means, yeah. There's a bunch of idiots in there that just say random shit. Yeah, I don't really like the artist, so I don't really want to get him. It's kind of like a waste of time and money. But sometimes my friend will message me and say, hey, look, I can get you something for free. Like, I'll get you like a jingle or something if you want it. Because he kind of like owes me for doing him something, some favors. So he might say, hey, look, you want something from this guy? I'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll get a song from or whatever, or tell him to do a jingle for me or something. So if he doesn't say anything to me, I don't really ask him. Well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Or the artist is giving it to him for free, and then he pays his debts like that. Sometimes it all depends. It's not every time it happens. But if he wants to pay off his debt with me, then he'll usually say, if the artist agrees to give him something, then he'll use it to pay off his debt, which I don't mind. I don't care. As long as I get it, I don't give a shit. He did it the other day, so he might do it again tonight. I don't know. It's all up to the artist whether or not they want to do it. Me personally, I don't care. If it happens, it's meant to happen. So, but I'm not really worried about it. I wrote my list down for the grocery store. I'm going to go to the grocery store tomorrow. Like the artist would say, big up to the Bermuda crew and, my DJ name and stuff like that. Or if he sings a specific song, he'll put my name in it and change the song up and put my name in it. That's what they do. So it becomes my song with my name in it. And you pay them to do it. You're not stupid at all. You're asking me questions and I'm answering you. That's all. I'm not expecting you to know about DJ stuff. I don't mind answering you. I didn't call you names. You told me not to make fun of the booger guy, so I'm not gonna make fun of you either. You know, don't call yourself stupid. See, when we call ourselves names, you say, "Don't call yourself that." Now you do. You don't call yourself stupid. The people in this DJ chat are stupid. Yeah, like they're literally stupid. They can be. Tanya's laughing. Nah. When you don't know, you ask questions. And I don't mind answering questions. It's cool. I don't mind telling you guys what's up. It's not a big deal. Some people find it interesting. Some people say it's boring, or some people just want to know what's going on. I don't mind. It's cool. You're not stupid, Fiona, okay? That's how you learn. You got to ask questions if you want to learn. You got to ask questions if you want to learn. It's cool. As long as you don't ask where you're going to retire, then that's cool. I'm good. As long as you don't ask where you're going to retire, and if the man that you want has mutual funds and medical insurance and life insurance. Okay. Only Tanya can ask those questions. But otherwise, that I don't mind. It's all good. What you laughing at, woman? This woman's always laughing at me, you know. I don't get annoyed by your questions. It's all good. I started asking Christy questions yesterday, and she goes, "You ask why you ask too many questions." That's what she said to me yesterday. She was rude to me in my own life, and now she wants to blow me a hard kiss and try and make up for her being mean to me yesterday. See what type of bullshit I'm dealing with? You know what I mean? She goes, "Why you asking all these questions?" See, so don't feel bad, Fiona. They do it to both of us, you know. But it's cool. I accept our hard kiss. It's cool. It's always forgiven. Tanya, I'll tell you where you want to retire. You're going to retire in your camper anywhere in the states that you drive. That's the answer to your question. You're going to retire in the United States in your camper, and you're going to be very happy. And wherever you end up being is where you're going to be. It's going to be in America. Yeah, so you're good. I don't see you driving across the border anytime soon. And as you get older, you're going to be like, fuck this, I ain't driving too far. Now, unless you find a man with some mutual funds and life insurance and medical insurance and shit and all that good stuff, right? A rich man, then you're probably going to sell the camper and then move in his mansion. You know, that's yet to be determined. You know. You know what I say? If somebody says, "Hey, where are you from?" I'm like, "I'm from Earth." They're like, "Earth?" I'm like, "Yeah, Earth, the planet Earth. I didn't come from Mars. I was born on Earth." "Oh, well, where you to? Don't be stupid. Don't where you to?" I was like, "I was born in Bermuda." And then they say, "Where's that?" "Well, like the Bermuda Triangle." I'm like, "Yeah. I got lost in the triangle when I was born. My mom was a mermaid. She gave birth to me in the ocean and I got lost and then I got washed up on sea. And then I just ended up making on land and end up being whoever. Every now and then I go for a swim to go see my mom. In the you know. Or I tell him, wherever you want me to be. Nah, that's cool. Christy asks us questions all the time too. But she was trying to get me. She was trying to get me last night. See? She was trying to use reverse psychology on me. That's how she is, you know. She'd be like, I'll be asking Marky all these damn questions. When he starts asking me questions, I'm gonna be like, why are you asking me all these questions? There you go. Well, it's just like you said to us the other night. You're in Washington, but you're from California. It's the truth. That's where you're from. You're originally from California. So that's what, but how many people say that? Oh, I'm living in such and such a place, but I'm originally from California. So many people say that. So many people. There's like practically 90, like maybe 75% of the people that are coming here say, I was born here, but I'm living there. So you can do the same thing. Or if you just, you can just say, I'm from Cali. You know, I knew you was teasing. You like to be teased. I know. You were just trying to tease me back, use reverse psychology on me and shit. You was just giving me my same medicine. It's okay. I can take it. It's all good. Tickle, tickle. Oh, every time I go away, like on a trip, they always ask me, "Oh, your accent is different. Where are you from?" I'm like, "I'm from Bermuda." Where is that? That's the famous answer. Where is that? It's on Earth. I was like, it's a little island. It's just off the coast, the east coast of the United States. Oh, okay. You mean like the Bermuda Triangle? Duh. I'm like, yeah, it's an island. That's all you gotta do. Go Google it and shut up. Go ask chat GPT what it is. Leave me alone. Go Google it. When people piss me off, I tell them go Google it and leave me alone. Go find out on your own. Then when people go look it up, they're like, "Oh my God, you live here? This is paradise." I'm like, well, apparently paradise is fucking a lot of money and very expensive and small. That's what you want to call paradise. Okay, cool. Whatever you say. Yo, what's up, Efren? You good? If you want to, yeah. You could tell us a creepy story. TikTok has a lot of crazy things. Yeah, Tanya, just keep telling them you're from the West. You can give them the West Coast sign and go like that. I'm doing good, bro. All's good. I'm just here talking shit, having fun. I'm about to listen to a creepy story from Fiona. Otherwise, that all's good. It's been a good weekend so far. Nice and peaceful. Chrissy's got her popcorn with butter. I haven't had popcorn in a while. I kind of get pissed eating popcorn. Yeah. After you got to get your popcorn too. I'm still waiting. She's probably typing it all up. I'll be patient. When Fiona's in the mood, we have to give her our undivided attention. Okay? She gets excited. So we have to give her some couple minutes. It's okay, Fiona. I got you. You can take the mic right now. Some people say I talk too much, so you might as well take over. I always get blamed for everything, guaranteed. Christy blames me all the time. Tanya blames me. Everybody blames me. I always get blamed. Blame Marky. Blame me. Blame me. Just blame Marky, and you will see. Meanwhile, we're still waiting for Fiona. Yeah, bro, I've been watching all the games. My cousin and best friend's from Mexico, so he came up here and we watched the game. And we watched the Portugal game too, because that's my team, Portugal. But I watched all the games. I'm even watching the game right now in the back. It's just finished. So that game's finished. I can turn the TV off now. I think that's the last game for today. I've been watching all the game. The Germany and Ivory Coast game was really good. It was close. Fuck, it was close. Yeah, Mexico's looking good, bro. They're looking really good, bro. Looks like all the Mexicans are gonna be celebrating, drinking Corona, Modelo, eating tacos, burritos, tamales, hanging out with the tortas and the pandejos. I hope they go far. I like Mexico. They're good. I root for them. All right, so Fiona, you said, so in the 90s, there was this woman who lived in Michigan. She was in the science tech industry and went to this expo where she met this man. He said he was in a town on a contract for like 7. Okay. She met a man. Now we want to know, does he have mutual funds and any type of insurance? That's what she probably asked herself when she met him. Yeah, I know. I'm sure they did. She laughing at one. I'm sure it was hell going to work. Those Mexicans must be going crazy. We were talking about it in here because I have some people in here who love Mexico too and from Mexico, like have Mexico roots. You know, so I was teasing them all, saying how they're all gonna drink their Coronas and Modelos and go and turn it up. Yeah, the game yesterday in Seattle was packed, Tanya. Absolutely packed. It was beautiful there yesterday. Absolutely beautiful weather. Beautiful stadium. Fuck, it was nice. I was impressed. I was really, really impressed with Seattle's facilities. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. I agree. Long live Mexico. All right, 7 months, and he has his house that he was renting, and he had a dog too. They hit it off and started hanging out, and he invited her over to his house. When he went off to make refreshments, she dot pulled down her pants. Sorry, my bad. Well, that's good. Get all the homeless people out there and have them be in a decent place and not all over the damn streets. I bet you some of them stayed around because they knew they was going to get some money on the side of the road. I'm sure they probably got to make $100 a day or more from all those people that come by, jingling their cups. Can you help the homeless? People probably put in get all drunk and put their whole fucking wallet in there. Well, effort it let you eat your popcorn in between paragraphs. We have to eat our popcorn in between and talk about other things. You know, when she's completely finished, I'll read the whole thing all one time. You know, it's too bad we can't talk like voice note in here, like send a voice note and just play it. I think that's the best thing ever invented because I don't like to type at all. I hate typing. I rather voice note and talk and then bang, good. I fucking hate typing. It's annoying. Your popcorn's gone already? Oh shit. It's time to bring out the Corona. Start sipping. Alright, so she pulled out her Omni magazine that she always carried with her. He came back and saw the magazine and told her, "You shouldn't read that magazine. There are secret codes in that magazine." Oh really? Secret codes. You know how it goes, bro. I'm still Mark the Shark. Yeah, all the places that the World Cup's been at, it's been beautiful facilities, man. It's been packed with people. And I can't believe how much they pay to go watch that shit. It's fucking ridiculous. They were like talking to people out, like, going into the stadium and outside. They're like, "Are you going to the game today?" The guy's like, "Oh, yeah, hell yeah, I'm ready." I was like, "Oh, do you mind us asking you how much you pay for your ticket?" He's like, "Oh, I paid $1,300 for my ticket." And he go, "Where are you sitting?" "No, I'm sitting in this section, midsection or whatever, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, $1,300? Oh, hell no. $1,300 gonna pay a lot of bills. I ain't gonna buy no damn ticket just to sit there in the hot ass sun for 3 hours watching the damn game. Hell no. It's too expensive to watch games, man. They're making an absolute killing off that shit. Absolutely ridiculous. The average is 70,000 people. So just times 70,000 by an average of $1,000 a ticket. That's a lot of fucking money. Oh, I know, bro. Yeah, people are crazy. They save like just for those 4 years so they can go watch the game. But I'm sure a lot of people are gonna go to these games, and you obviously see the fans are going crazy, and there's tons of people, right? Some bars are running out of beer in Boston. In Boston the other day when they had the game, I think it was Scotland and somebody. They said all the Scottish people went there and cleaned out this whole place. Or no more beer. They drank the whole place dry. I was like, holy shit. They said that was the most money they've ever made since they've been open. A whole bunch of fucking Scottish people went in there and raided the whole bar and the whole place. Ate all the damn food and ate all the damn, I drank all the alcohol. I was like, dang, that's one way to make money. That's good. I was like, fuck, these people are crazy. I've been telling people that the World Cup brings everybody around. See, a lot of people are traveling to the United States. A lot of people. It's gonna boost up the economy and everything. It's gonna be nice for America. I'm happy for some of those areas that host the games. All right, let me see. We got two more paragraphs. And they are investigating anyone who has a subscription. She was shocked as he didn't seem like a conspiracy theorist, but she didn't press it. They had made plans to have dinner the next night and she left. Come the next night, he doesn't show up at the restaurant. She gets word and calls his house phone, but the number is now disconnected. She goes over there and the house is up for sale. Oh shit. That's some crazy shit. California. I got a few people in here from California, Efren, like you. I tell everybody I got a bunch of Californian people in here. I must attract Californian people and Mexicans and people who are from that area. I swear I do. You ain't no damn angel. Nah, you're an angel. I'll be nice to you today. Christy's an angel. In her own mind. She's an angel when she sleeps. She sleeps like this and she's perfect. She sleeps good. That's when I like her the most. She peeks inside and she sees it completely cleared out. She sees a realtor in there that thought she was looking at the house to buy it. The woman tells the realtor what happened to the guy that lived. Oh shit! We're getting to the part where we need to know. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. You're not going to go to any other games in Cali, Efren? Efren? You're not going to go to none of the games, bro? Meanwhile, Christy's still eating her popcorn, picking the little pieces out of her teeth. You eat popcorn, Christy? I used to eat it almost every other day. But then I got tired of it. At those prices now, yeah, I don't blame you, bro. It sucks though, right? Because you live there and you can go to a game, right? And like you just don't even want to go, even though you live right next to the stadium or something. You were like, nah, bro, fuck that. That shit's expensive. I just think that it's ridiculous. And if you spend like $500 or a couple $100 for a nosebleed seat way up top, what's the sense of even going then? You know? Okay. Yeah, I can't see you eating popcorn. Because no one has lived there for months. And she was confused about the address. Then she must have been drunk or doesn't know the actual house, although the woman knew. That's some whack ass shit. Well, what probably happened was is that guy, right? That guy probably did what he did. Yeah, $10 for a water. That's like our airport here in Bermuda is $10 a water. People are mad because Bermuda got a new airport, right? And they said it's like $10 for a water. Well, the only thing I can think of with that story, Fiona, is that guy probably took her there because he had a key to the house. And he probably took her there and said, "Hey, look, let's go to this house because I know nobody's there." But, obviously he ain't going to tell her. And then when he saw the magazine with her in it, she probably like, "Yeah, this bitch probably doing some fucking secret code shit. I got to get away from this hoe." And then he just like, and that all the information that he gave her was bullshit. The realtor was gaslighting her and she left. She never heard from the man again. The woman's friend said for months after, when they called her phone, they would hear a clicking sound. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, that sounds like some creepy ass shit. Could be the devil, Tanya, you're right. Could have been the devil himself. That's why you gotta watch who you talk to and watch who you're around. Anything can happen. I mean, Efren said Efren said it's probably a devil. I said Tanya, my bad. Probably was, bro. Or yeah, Christy probably was a ghost. Probably like a hologram or some bullshit. Or it could have been a real person, but just bullshitted her to come there because he didn't want her to know exactly what she was about. Some guys do that. Some guys were like, some guys would be like, I can't let this woman see what I have and bullshit them and lie to him just so they won't, say, okay, I want to be with this guy because I know he's got money. I know he's got a house. So that's what I'm thinking. And then some guys are that weird that, they will like call the girl's phone or something from a different number just to see what they're up to and just do some dumbass shit to make them like pant or make them scared. People are fucking weird in this world. They do dumbass shit. That's why I can't be around just anybody. Hell no. She was being she was being monitored, and the theory is he worked for the government and she was the contract he talked about. He fell for her and warned her, and that was his handler. The realtor pulled him off the assignment. Ah, I get what you're saying now. Right. Hmm. Well, that can happen. You know, that there's actually a movie that happened. I can't remember that. This story sounds familiar. I think there was a movie where a guy fell for the girl that he was supposed to like get rid of. Yeah. But if that was the case, why would she put out the magazine in front of a stranger and do it? You know? And then when he probably said something to her, he was like, yeah, let me get rid of this fucking woman. Let me warn her ass indirectly. You know? But probably she didn't even know. She probably just reading something and not even realizing. Or maybe she did know, and maybe she was wearing like a wire or something to frame him, to get him. You never know. It could be both ways. Either way, it is kind of creepy, yeah. Kind of weird. Hey, Shakima, how you doing? You good? So yeah, it could be that. It could be that situation. You never know. You just never know. That's where the codes were in that magazine. Oh, okay. You're stressed, but good. That's not good to be stressed. Don't be stressed. Life's too short to be stressed. I know it's easier said than done. Sometimes we get stressed out. Bullshit, you know? Life can stress you out. I know. That's why I don't really ask too much of anybody, you know? Because then it stresses me out and stresses them out. And I don't want nobody stressed over me. That's for sure. That's why I like to do everything my damn self. So I don't stress over nobody or people don't stress over me. Shit. Obviously, she wasn't the one selling government secrets, but he lost integrity for the assignment and he got pulled. Yeah, I see what you mean, Fiona. Well, at least that, she didn't, at least he didn't kill her or anything like that. So that's good. He probably saw the corruption in it and said, fuck it, I'm not doing it. I don't blame him. I would never want to be in a job like that anyway. She got the secret deactivate, or delicious. Tanya said, I don't like people who leave their dogs outside to bark, disturbing the peace. Yeah, tell me about it. That's my neighbor for you. This jackass. He'll leave his dogs outside barking all fucking day. Or they'll bark all night. They'll bark all day inside and howl and cry because they leave. I never seen anything like it in my life. I'll be outside, all I hear is, I'm like, what the fuck? Something wrong with these dogs? Like, do I need to contact somebody or what? Sound like they're in there doing something they're not supposed to. Fucking dumbass dogs. Yeah, I can't handle people. There's a where my mom lives. There's a lady who puts her little small dog out on the porch and it barks all day because it wants to go inside. That shit's so annoying. People don't care about their animals. I don't even know why people get a dog if they're gonna keep them in a confined space all day and not care about them. And it's hot as shit now. So, and people don't care. Don't leave them outside. My dog lived outside for a long time. And even Diamond was outside a lot, but that was during the day. At night, we put him inside. And if they barked, I'd go out there and tell her, shut up. And then she'll shut up. But I've never left my animals outside to bark all day. Hell no. Yeah, it is inconsiderate. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I feel sorry for animals. I really do. Thanks for the story, Fiona. That was entertaining. But I swear I've seen a movie like that before. Something like that before. I'm sure that's not the first time that that shit's happened. Yeah. There's a lot of people in this world that don't deserve animals. A lot of people who don't deserve animals in this world. That's for sure. This jackass over here, he don't deserve his animals because he walks him every night. I see him walking, so he does something for him. But yeah, he's a weirdo. Well, people, Fiona, people hire spies and shit and hire investigators to go check shit out. There's probably a lot more investigators and spies out there than there is. I mean, in a certain way, they have trackers now, right? So if you suspect somebody cheating on you, all you got to do is like hide a tracker on their car or, you know, somewhere where it tracks them where they are so you can, see if they're cheating or not if you have that, feeling. If not, you just hire a spy or an investigator. If anybody has that problem, you can holler at me. I'll do it for you. I'll gladly hook it up. If we ain't got no, if the person that you suspect is cheating on you don't know me, then you can hire me. I'm cheap. Just buy me lunch, breakfast, or dinner, however long you want me to check. I'll hook you up. I wouldn't mind finding a cheater and exposing him. That's cool. That's a good job. Oh, I'm definitely a detective, that's for sure. One thing, any woman who ends up being my girl, don't think you're gonna get away with anything. Because I will find out. Spirit's gonna tell me, or I'm just gonna find out some way, somehow. You'll never get away with cheating with me. That's for sure. I don't know. I just have that gut feeling. For sure. Every time. Every time. Marky the detective. Even if it's not cheating or you want to find out something about somebody, I would love to do work like that. Okay, we want to find out if this guy is this or that. I want you to see where he works and what he's up to. This is his license plate. This is where he lives. I want you to follow this guy for a week. Tell me everything he does. All right, cool. Sure. I would like rent a car, a different car every day. I rent a car, a red car one day, a blue car the next day, a silver car the next day, so they'll never suspect it's me. And I'll change. Like, the first day I'll have my beard, then I'll shave my beard and have a mustache. Then I'll wear a different hat. Then I won't wear a hat. So they'll never know it's me. I look different every day. I would do that shit. Oh, hell no. So it's happening right now, Tanya, where somebody's got their dog outside just barking like crazy. Oh, no wonder. The dog had a cone on his head. So he must have had an operation, or they put those cones on dogs majority of the time because they have an operation so they don't go back and lick the wound, or not to bite themselves or something, or not to touch whatever they're not supposed to be touching. 2 dogs outside of the trailer. A little makeshift fence yard. I'm so glad that it didn't happen over a month. I was staying here. Well, maybe that's your sign to say, yeah, you're meant to leave, so you don't have to deal with them. But people they're just fucking inconsiderate, like you said, and they're just fucking dumb. They treat the dog like shit. Yeah, a lot of people don't care. They don't care about anybody else but themselves, and they don't care about you. They don't care how long have you been there, and if you complain, they're gonna do some dumbass shit to you. So they'll be like, "You fucking call the police on us, you bitch! What is my dog doing to you? My God, it's a public place." You know how you Americans get. You fucking all people and shit. I'm over here cleaning my cards, if you want to know. I got this little scraper thing scraping my cards, cleaning them. These cards are so fucking old and dirty. I don't want to get rid of them, dude. It doesn't know that they're raising heck. Yeah, that's true. She laughing at woman. This woman's always laughing at me. I bet they are just mind my own business. But it is annoying. And I won't sleep like this yet. Well, if I were you, I would go out there and say, "Can you please tell your dogs to shut the fuck up?" I'm sure they'll eventually stop. They'll get tired. So fucking annoying. Hey, I got a goat around here that croaks every day until almost every day until like 10 o'clock at night. I can't hear him though, and I got something very annoying every day around here. Uh, it's called tree frogs and crickets. You can probably hear them in the background right now. Everybody always asks me, "Mark, what's those beeping noises in the background?" I said, "Oh, that's the tree frogs." You're lying. I'm dead serious. That's the tree frogs and the fucking crickets. They have a competition all night. But I'm so used to it, it don't bother me. If somebody says, "Hey, let the crickets out there," or they ain't making all this noise, I wouldn't even know. It's just a regular noise around here, so it don't bother me. All right, I'm had enough of that. I hope they have food too. Yeah, I don't blame you, Tanya. It's still early there anyway. It's only 7:30 where you are, so it's still early. Oh, there you go. See, you just heard a man tell him, "Shut up." There you go. Somebody's gonna get pissed. No, I wouldn't say that about Christy. Christy's not annoying. I only have certain annoying people in here. but they're not here. I wouldn't do that to her. They still yapping? Yeah. Well, I'm sure they're gonna get told shut up a few times, and then people are gonna, if they get a complaint, they can't complain because the dogs won't shut up. And this is one of the downfalls of having an animal, because everywhere you go, you gotta take them and you gotta deal with them, and then when you're not around, they bark, and then they aggravate other people, and then you get pissed, and then people get pissed, and shit like that. And a dog doesn't have to be like a dog barks just to bark. They can be full. They can have all the food and water in the world. They just want to be idiots. It's their voice. A lot of dogs, their voice is barking. So if they feel threatened, or if they feel like, they need to bark to get somebody's attention, or when their owner leaves, they just don't want them to leave. So they start barking like crazy. Or if they see their owner come home and not pay him any attention, they start to bark until they come out there. That's what my pit bull used to do, and Diamond. When they heard me come home, they'll start barking when they hear me coming in, and they won't stop barking until I come out there. It was very annoying. That's why I will always contemplate now getting another dog, because I don't even want that fucking pain in the ass shit in my life. I've been through enough dogs and enough hours and hours and fucking years and years of dogs. I need a break from that shit. Now I just deal with the cats. They don't make no noise. They come around and get their food, and goodbye. Good riddance. Now, well, you gotta put some sleeping medicine. Put some sleeping stuff in there. Give them a piece of the pie and put some shit in there too. Well, I'm sure the owner knows their dogs unless they just got them. But I mean, we can make excuses for them. But at the end of the day, they shouldn't be leaving them unattended all the time, barking like crazy. I'm sure somebody's gonna probably call them and say, "Yo, what the fuck's up with these dogs?" You know? Yeah, I know. I don't want animals to suffer either. I definitely don't want animals to suffer. That's why I'm feeding the cats outside, because I don't want them to suffer. I want them to eat. It's only right. Poor thing. Poor little babies. But I don't think I'm gonna get a dog ever again. I mean, I say that now, but I don't know. I'd have to be in a situation where I can have them, because it's just a nuisance, you know. Oh, well, that's good. You know, you don't complain. I came across a dog. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's it. You rescue a dog and they'll love you forever. Same thing when I what I did with my pit bull. He was a year old. He got neglected and tied up to a tree in this forest area. He barked and barked. Someone went up there and got him. They were about to kill him, and I rescued him. So yeah, I know what that's like. And then when he got in my car, he pissed all over the place, and I wanted to kill him myself. I regretted it instantly. Put him in back of the car. I look in the rear view mirror, and he pissed all over the seat. All I see him is lift his leg, and he peed all over my seat. I wanted to fucking turn around and say, "Yeah, you can kill his ass." He just pissed all over my seat and rubbed himself all over my seats. And fuck this damn dog. But that was my fault anyway. I should have put a sheet back there just in case. But anyway, it's all good. Chrissy's laughing at me. But that's cool, Christy, that you saved your dog and now she's your Velcro dog. She'll love you a long time. Sometimes dogs are a pain in the ass, but when you lose them, you wish you had them back. You know, they're your they're your partner. You know, like Diamond was like pretty much. You know, it's annoying being here by myself sometimes. I always had her around. You know, felt more secure and protective when I had her around. I'm not scared, but it's nice to have some, a dog around and shit. So, but when they die, it's like the worst because you're with them so long and every day, all day. So now when you come home, you don't see them no more. You're like, fuck. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, Tanya. Tanya, vet bills are expensive. Even dog food's expensive. It's ridiculous. Everything's going up. And if you get bad luck and you get a dog that has issues, you're going to be paying for that animal forever. Yeah. Well, there you go, Tanya. So you leave it all up to them. Leave it up to them and let them deal with it. At least you're not getting involved in it. 14 years old. That's crazy. Yep. My sister had a boxer, and the dog was eating her paws, like biting her paws every day. And we didn't know what the fuck was going on. And so then we put her inside for a whole week and she never bit her paws. So then we figured that it must have been the grass or the soil or something she's stepping on outside. So we put her back outside. So within a couple hours, she was biting her hands again and her feet and all red. So she was allergic to grass of all things. So we couldn't walk her on the grass. We had to lift her up and walk her and put her on the concrete and never take her to the grass. And then when she had to pee or shit, she would go on the grass, but we would take her like on the soil and like minimize her grass contact. It was so annoying. It was like the most annoying shit ever. We felt so bad for her, man. It's fucked up, man. Yeah, exactly. It is traumatic. Your dog's allergic to grass too? Oh shit. Yeah, that's annoying. They start biting their paws and all go red and shit. That's fucking nuts. I felt so bad for her because she's so fucking cute and she's such a nice dog, man. She never did anything wrong. She was always calm, and man, I felt so bad for her. They're biting her paws and shit. We was like, what the fuck's wrong with this dog? But she had a lot of problems. She was a boxer too. She was the first boxer. And then she had so much problems. Then in the end, she was like 7 years old. She just went 7 years old, and then she had this like hind leg problem. Then she had a hip problem. And then every time she would walk, she would yelp, or she would get up or try to, like, jump or something or jolt. She would yelp like crazy. She'd go, "Ah, ah, ah," and we were like, oh my God. So we took her to the vet, and the vet was like, look, you got to put her down because she's got some like disease in her hip and her legs, and it's just going to get worse and worse, and she won't be able to walk. So that was devastating. That was the first year we moved into this house. And I'll never forget it. She was in the laundry room yelping like crazy. And my sister looked at me, and we looked at each other. We started crying, and we took her to the vet. And the vet put her down later on that night. It was really bad. She was yelping the whole day, like, and was like, fuck this. I can't see this dog in pain no more. Man, I've been through a lot of pain through animals, man. Animals fucking hurt my heart when they're fucked up. I can't take that shit. That's why I can't have another animal. It's just been too much for me, man. Every time I fall in love with an animal and they die, it hurts so much. And it's like I've been through it a few times already. So I don't even want to do it no more. I think I've had my share for now. So I'd rather love somebody else's dog or something like that. And when they go, I won't be so, devastated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you get an animal, you don't know what you're gonna encounter with that animal. They're gonna get allergies. They're gonna get this. Even my pit bull, he would get ingrown skin, like skin tags and shit, and he would like have this bump on his head, and man, it was fucking a nuisance. I spent some money on that dog. Then I had to get him spayed, like fixed and shit, and fuck. He got kidney stones one time, and then he died from a blood clot in his leg. His leg was completely purple. Couldn't even move. I've been through so much shit, man. And then the worst was seeing Diamond like completely go to shit within 2 days. Like, and I'm like, oh hell no. I'm done. I'm had enough. Like, I can't do this no more. Even when my friend's dog died that I was attached to, that shit was devastating too. I hate that shit. You go to a client's house and a friend's house and see this dog all the time. I took care of the dog and shit. And the next thing you know, they're gone. It's like it hurts too much. I can't deal with that shit. I just can't do it. I get too attached to animals. I love animals more than I love people. Well, that's just it, Tanya. Sometimes we just get bad luck with death around us. It's not you. It's not me. It's just the way life is. Sometimes we just get, you know, it's just life. You can't do anything about it. When it's your time, it's your time. Sometimes I feel like animals or people come in your life for their last moments, or just to, just for you to take care of them because they wanted to be, that was their wish, you know, was to be with a good owner or a person that's gonna love them and shit. So that's why these cats, I'm not gonna get attached to them like that. I don't want to. I don't want these cats coming in here and sleeping in here and all. I don't want that shit no more. I just can't be attached to them anymore. I'm too old to be mourning and fucking crying over some animal all the time. That shit's a nuisance, you know. Yeah, I just try and enjoy whatever animals I see, and I don't want my own anymore. I don't think I can handle that no more. Fuck that. After Diamond, I'm like completely finished. because Diamond was a lot different. See, an animal has never physically lived in my home where I'm been. I couldn't have animals at my other apartment, but my sister let me have Diamond in here. And having her in here was the biggest pain in the ass in the world. Because the last year she was alive, I had to clean up her piss and shit in here all the time. I had to wash her blankets every week or every other day from her pissing on it. I had to wash her bed. She just got worse and worse and couldn't hold herself, right? Throughout the whole night. So that would ruin my sleep, make me all fucked up, stress me all the fuck out. I just couldn't. I was having like a nervous breakdown the last couple months she was alive, and I'm a pretty strong person. I don't let shit really get to me. But when I see an animal deteriorating and dying in front of me, that shit like it hurts me. I'm not a very emotional or sensitive fucking person when it comes to those things, but when you love an animal that much, it hurts you. Like you see their pain, you see everything. You're like, fuck that. I can't do this shit no more. Yeah, there you go. Fiona can do it. We'll get her to, get her to take care of our animals when we get fed up. Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, this last death with Diamond hurt me the most because I was with her 24/7. And I wish she had a voice, to tell me what was wrong or whatever, but, it's not that simple, and my gifts are not, for those things. So it's even worse. I feel like hopeless, like I can't help her, you know. And doctors are going to want you to come so they can fuck you over and give her bullshit medicine like they did. Doctors, you go to the doctor, oh, we think she has this, or we'll give her this medication. You give her the medication, it's just getting worse. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't giving her this shit. My sister was pissed. I'm like, look, I'm giving her this medication. She's getting fucking worse. And fuck this medication. I said, look, I'm just going to try and heal her naturally and just give her natural shit and see what happens. And then she ended up lasting a little longer when I stopped giving her that shit. But, it's just the way it is. But I know for sure that I can't do it no time soon. I don't want no damn dog. I don't even want to take care of somebody's dog. I don't even want to get attached to somebody's dog. I just don't want nothing to do with dealing with an animal all the time. Like, fuck that. Hell no. Yeah, I'm telling you, Christy, I fully believe that that's what happens, So that way the vet makes money. There's people, if they can kill your animal with a needle, they don't have no conscience. They don't care. But you know what? I don't really blame the vet. It's their job, right? When you're a doctor and a nurse, you see people die every day, or you're gonna be the one that has to deal with them or take their life in a certain way, right? So it's their job, right? So I don't really blame them like that. But there is some people out there that will fuck your dog up or your cat or your animal up on purpose. You know. But I don't want to put that on everybody. But I know what you mean. I feel like medication makes the animal even worse. I've never gave an animal medication where it made them better. And that's why I don't take pills and shit like that. Very, very rarely I take a pill unless I'm in like ridiculous pain and I need like a Tylenol or something like that. But I don't pop pills like that. No, no. Marky don't like no pills. I don't like swallowing no fucking pills. Fuck that. But sometimes you have no choice. You got to take them, right? But cause it can do something for you. But I stay away from it. I beg God every night when I pray to relieve me of any type of bullshit like that and just put something else in my life. Give me some other burden or do something else where I don't have to take that shit. Like that's all I ask. I'll be a good person if you don't put that shit in my life. Like, but who knows? It's always some bullshit. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you to a certain extent. You know, I agree with you to a certain extent because sometimes I feel like if you preach it out there, it'll happen. And if you don't, they'll bring a substitute instead of a pet, it'll be a person. So sometimes when you lose something, they'll give you something else to mend to give you the love again. They'll give you something else to love. So for instance, when you lose a pet, they might bring a person in your love to fill the void, you know, and vice versa. So yeah, God has a funny way of giving you the strength for it. Sometimes it happens, They sometimes you lose something and they replace it with something else. So that's how I look at it. And that's what's been happening lately, with me, that I lost Diamond and I got the cats around here now, you know. I lost my dad and now I have all these friends in my DJ world. And like it's weird because my dad never liked me doing DJing. He always was worried about me. And now I have him protecting me in the spirit world and giving me all these DJ opportunities and allowing me to meet people to mingle with musically and do things musically with and have fun with it because he knew that he burdened my life with the music shit. And I told people that when people die, you tell people they didn't want me to do this or they held me back from that, and they hear it. My dad heard it. Obviously, he knows how I feel about him trying to fuck up my DJ shit. So now he's like, well, my way of helping you and making up for what I did, I'll bring it back into your life. But the crazy thing is I was already getting involved into it like 2 months before he died. So it's like they prepare you before. And I always found it weird, like I didn't want to get back into it 100%. And then when my dad did pass away, it was like it got even like my DJ stuff got better and better and better and better and better. And it's still going and going and going and going. It's like he's trying to nudge people in my way to help me to make sure like he makes up for his shit that he did to me back in the day. So that's how things are. And we can look at that as a positive thing. We can look at that as, hey, that's what he's doing. you know Even my mom said it the other day, because I told my mom I'm doing DJing again and stuff. She goes, oh, I remember your father hated that. He always was worried about you because you were playing music in clubs. You went all over the world to play in these places and you didn't even know these damn people. And he was always worried if you was gonna come home. And I'm like, man, I'm good, man. I never worried about that shit. I ain't doing nothing wrong. So, but he would always get mad because or worried because I was always around, that type of, drug and alcohol infested areas where DJs play. But now it's like I feel like he's protecting me from, being around bullshit people and putting good people into my life to help me with my whole, situation. And when people die, they help you, you know? So when Diamond died, she probably said, okay, now these fucking cats can come around here because I didn't want them around here. But I know Mark loves animals and cats. So I'm going to bring these cats around here and he can help them out because they need help. They need food. So I look at it as, death can be a positive thing where they bring other things into your life. So yeah, that's what I think. And I believe that that happens. I truly believe that happens. You know, Tanya lost her husband and she ended up having the life she has now, whereas she ended up meeting all of us and we all support her and love her and care about her. You know, she could have been just in a corner crying all fucking day and just doing nothing and feeling sorry for herself. And in the last 2.5 years, since Phil's been gone, she's created a whole new life and path with the help of Phil and with the help of her brother that passed too. And I can use her as an example, you know. And her animals passed away. She had a tough 2 years. But now look, everything is getting better and better because it takes time to heal. It takes time to, to be around good people to like put you in better situations in a better life. Sometimes people need to hear shit every day so they can, see like, hey, I'm not the only one that has bullshit in my life. I'm not the only one who's lost somebody. I'm not the only one that's by myself. I'm not the only one who wants what you want, you know? Yeah, it is a nice way to look at it because it's the way that makes sense. I can say this, but people be like, nah, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, your ears are for decoration, but now they start to hear things, you start to listen to Marky and, you listen to all of us and we give you our pep talks and then you say, well, Phil would have said that, but I need to hear from you guys because he's not here. See, Phil put you with a good community so he knows that we can all take care of each other. Exactly. Exactly. Everybody takes time to get to where they need to be. And sometimes you need to meet people and you know communicate with each other and understand that hey, you're not the only one that has issues. You're not the only one who feels the way you do, you know? But the best thing to always do is to respect all the people that help you and respect the fact that they actually go out of their way to help you, you know? And that's just it. You live and learn. One day at a time, you'll get to wherever you need to be. But you got to believe in order to receive that blessing and receive that message and that way of life again. But if you sit there and bitch and moan all day, ain't nothing gonna happen. Yeah, sometimes I don't really accept too much help, to be honest. I don't really ask nobody for nothing because I'm usually the one that helps everybody. And I like it that way. But if somebody blesses me with something, it humbles me and lets me realize that hey, people do give a shit about me. People do care. But I never put that into my brain as, if I give, I better get, because I know I ain't. But if I do get blessed by somebody, it humbles myself to a certain way. Like, actually, these people actually give a fuck. This person actually gave a fuck to give me something out of the goodness of their heart, or they did a favor for me out of the goodness of their heart. Like, so there is good people out there besides myself. Because sometimes, man, a person finds a giver, then they just take, and they don't give nothing back. Not even a, fuck, not even a hey, how are you, or hey, how are you doing? Like, or what can I do for you? Or, hey, I owe you a favor or some shit. People just don't have a conscience. They don't fucking care. Some people just use you until you can't get no more. So it's really up to us to control the amount of bullshit that we receive. And if you don't control the amount of bullshit you receive, you're gonna keep getting bullshit. And then you're gonna be like, when is this person gonna stop? No, that person ain't gonna stop. You have to stop that person from being in your life. You gotta put your foot down and say, look, all you do is use me, and all I am is a convenience. Fuck off and leave me alone. Oh, you're fucked up. I did this for you. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm done more for you. Go fuck yourself. You know how many times I'm had to say those words to somebody? It's very often. So that's why I ain't got no time for that shit. I just keep limited amount of. Everybody should be keeping limited amount of people in your circle and in your life every day. You got a good friend, keep him. You got a good person in your life, keep him. Develop your communication skills and your love for that person, or your like, or however how you deal with that person in whatever way you want to deal with them. And just keep moving. More friends, more fucking problems. Less friends, less problems. That's the best thing I can give you. Best advice I can give you from experience. Hey, Lucky. Break time. Good. Good boy. Now I'm gonna mute my DJ chat because I really don't fucking want to listen to this shit all night. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Leave me alone. Muted for 8 hours. Leave me alone. These guys be on here fucking running their mouths all night, aggravating me. Go away. That's one thing about being a part of a group chat. People aggravate the shit out of you. All damn night and all morning. Ping, 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 all bullshit. Go sleep. So be positive. Love yourself. Whatever you want to do in life, do it, because life's too short. You're not going to be here too much longer. Every day that goes by is another day off the calendar of your remnants on this earth. So do everything you can. Whatever you want to do, your bucket list. If you feel you want to do something, fucking do it. Even if it's doing fucking nothing or doing bare minimum, who cares? You work hard your whole life and then you fucking die and leave everything else for everybody else. Fuck that shit. Live your life. Do what you gotta do. Be happy. Do whatever you want. Don't listen to nobody but yourself. Do what you feel is right. Do what you want to do. If somebody says, I don't think you should do that, tell them, fuck off, I'm gonna do it. And if it's wrong, then I'm responsible. Stop listening to everybody else about, if you feel deep down inside you got to do something, do it. And if you tell somebody and they say, oh, well, don't do it, don't listen to them. You do what you want. You should be your own bearer of your own bad shit. You live and learn. You do something that you're not supposed to be doing, then that's on you, right? It's your decision. But if you hold yourself back because you're too involved in and invested into listening to everybody else, then you ain't gonna go nowhere. You ain't gonna do fucking nothing in your life. You're just gonna be a bump on a log and do fucking nothing because you're listening to everybody else. Fuck these people. Do what you want. That's my advice. You want to go somewhere? Go. You want to do something? Do it. You want to have a friendship with someone? Do it. You want to have a relationship with somebody? Do it. You don't want to speak to this fucking family member? Then don't do it. You don't want to speak to a coworker? Don't speak to him. You want to get another job? Fucking go get it. Just do whatever you want, damn it. Just live your life. Fuck everybody. You gotta take care of yourself. That's what self-love is. Love yourself enough to trust that you're gonna do the right thing. If you don't, that's cool. We all make mistakes. We learn from our failures. We learn from bullshit. A lot of times we do shit that we said we regret. And just don't do it again. Just do something else. You know what I mean? That's what I do now. I started this year off promising myself I'm going to do everything I want to do. And it's been working out. I'm not stressed. I'm happy as can be. I do everything I got to do. And nobody says, hey, Mark, you should do this. No. I don't care what you think. I'm going to do what I want. I'll run it by you, yeah. But I don't care what your opinion is or what you think I should do, unless I'm asking you. You know? Fuck that. Fuck you. Do what I want. It's Marky's world, and I'm living in it. You don't like it? Too bad. Amen. And on that note, I've been on here for over 2 hours. It's midnight here. I'm going to go get my ass out of here. Let me see if there's a World Cup game on now. Sometimes they have a late game. Nope, that's it. No more games. No more games today. I just saw the last one then. Okay, cool. Oh well. All right, I'll see you all tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night, wherever you are. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Tanya, if you go live tomorrow, we'll be there. If you drive, you can take us on your drive if you want. And we'll gladly come by and look for mutual funds. And I'm looking for somebody with mutual funds and medical insurance too. I need a woman that's going to put me on their medical insurance so I don't have to pay for it. You know, I'm looking for that, hoochie mama with that money, with that bag. You know, I just start doing that when I drive down the road and I see somebody and they say hi to me. I'll be like, hey, got mutual funds? I'm going to be like Tanya this week. Next time I go out in the public, I'm going to do it. I'm going to record it so you guys can laugh. I'll be like, hey, got medical insurance? Share your mutual funds? Now, my luck could be some infested hoe. Never mind. I won't do it. All right, guys, let me stop talking shit. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.